Alright, September the 11th, 2025, 4:15 p.m. You are looking at the more expensive Minelab Manicore on the left and the headphones. Wireless, and you are looking at the triple score on the right, and I have the wireless to it around my neck. It's currently on. I'm going to give Garrett metal detectors some credit for past behavior and past accomplishments. Key word is past, not present. Garrett metal detectors, in all likelihood, based on what I have seen, were better, faster at utilizing social media with their equipment. All right? However, when they made the mighty Vortex, they fell short. Way short. For being user-friendly in the wild with teams or groups of people searching together, and for doing videos using that model detector. And I'm going to give you a demonstration here on how both of these models can be used in the wild to share signals with a friend. That happens a lot, by the way. When you're out detecting with buddies and maybe they're running the same model with different settings, or maybe they're running different models, and somebody gets over a target in a pretty hard hunted site, and everybody's like, well, what does it sound like? And naturally, both of these model detectors are very simple to be running wireless headphones to locate a target and then transition to external speaker before or after you turn your camera on to do the video. And then when you're done doing the video, you can resume normal operations running wireless headphones to go back to searching without the external speaker. And that's what I'm going to demonstrate. All right. So, like I said, the triple score headphones are around my head. We're going to use this US nickel here as the little demo target. It's elevated above the ground. Okay, headphones are working currently. You hear that? That is not external speaker. You hear. Now, I'm in the Detect screen. You hear the headphones. So, for example, I want to either show my buddy what this sounds like, and I could even show him the ID, or just show him what it sounds like. Or I could say, oh, I want to turn my camera on, I want to video this, and then I'm going to dig and do a live dig. So what I do with this machine, I hit that bottom right key, you see that Bluetooth icon, cycle from number 1 to number 2. You hear that. That is external speaker. Now the headphones are still working, but they're around my neck for video purposes, or to show my buddy what that sounds like. And then when I'm done, all I have to do, if I want to get into the Detect screen, I hit the bottom right key, transition to number 1 with the Bluetooth setting. I'm back to headphones. So I can go find another target in video if I so choose, or find another target. Maybe my buddy wants to hear it, or maybe I want to let him hear it. All right, there was no repairing. Once I did the initial pair here, no unpairing. All I had to do is drop the headphones around my neck, because maybe I want to hear what my buddy is saying to me. Okay? And then I can talk in the camera if I want to shoot a video. I'm going to turn that camera off. We're going to fire the Manicore up, and we're going to do something very similar with it here. All right, camera back on. This is the Minelab Manicore with the small M8 call. That same US nickel. External speaker is maxed. External speaker. You see that icon in the bottom right? That is a soft key setting allowed on this machine to have it up in the actual screen at all times should a user choose. So there's a slash through that speaker, which means it is currently in op. You may hear that headphone audio. The headphones are around my neck. You hear that? So I'm out in the wild. I've located a target. I'm using the wireless headphones. I want to share it with my buddy, or I want to do a video on a live dig. All I have to do is hit that bottom right key, take that slash off of that external speaker, and listen. You hear that? When I'm done, either showing it to my buddy or done with a video, I hit the button again. Put the headphones back up around my neck to go find another target. See how easy that is? Both of these models are very good and simple and less cumbersome to do videos with than that Vortex. No repairing, no unpairing. No turning power off the headphones. None of that. Now, you noticing Calabash Digger's video today? You have to take the headphones. If you unpair them, they will unpair. The Vortex headphones, evidently, they'll unpair it while on your head. But they won't repair on your head or around your neck. You got to take them off of your head or around your neck and get them down close to the actual monitor to get them to repair. You got to get in the game, Garrett. I posted videos recommending what you see on these two machines right here, and to my knowledge, I don't believe there was a single machine made by Minelab, Nokta, or XP, or Garrett that allowed for such an easy transition going from wireless headphones to external speaker to either A, share a signal with your buddy or friend, or B, do a video with a piece of photographic or camera equipment. And I posted this on many forums. Because I myself was shooting videos and I had to go through all these damn reindeer games to, you know, and it was, I got to thinking about it. So Garrett, you need people testing your equipment who are familiar with competitors' units. Okay? You need that. You can't just have Garrett yes men and yes women evaluating your equipment. How would they know what good is exactly? How would they know what sufficient is unless they look at the competitor's unit? Now, let me say this in this video. I talked to Calabash Digger about this Equinox 900. I don't believe you can do with it what you can do with that triple score on what I just showed you. Can Minelab do an update to, at the very least, give a soft key option, like on the Manicore, for the external speaker to be inoperative or operative, depending on how it's set up? But the Equinox 900 is not Minelab's flagship. The triple score is not Nokta's flagship. To be fair, the Vortex VX9 is Garrett's flagship VLF detector, from what I understand. Well, anyway, that is going to conclude the video. I hope everybody enjoyed.